Hi, today we're going to be talking about how to monitor a Portworx enabled application on OpenShift 4. So what you'll see here is a OpenShift user interface running 4.7.19. And we've already gone ahead and installed Portworx on this cluster. Here you can see the Portworx Enterprise Operator 145 and the status of succeeded. We do have a storage cluster already installed on this cluster. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to access our monitoring dashboards with Portworx. So after you install PX Monitor along with your Portworx cluster, head over to the PX backup or the UI component of the cluster. From here, you can navigate to your services, where you should be able to see your PX Backup UI service. And if you're running in cloud, you will be able to use an external load balancer. In this case, I'm using AWS. So we can head over to our UI directly from the OpenShift information. Go ahead and log in, and this brings you to your PX UI and head over to Lighthouse. The cluster will automatically be attached to your instance, where you can see more metrics, or click on the three dots and view metrics. Both will bring you to the PX monitoring dashboards in Grafana. Once you're here, this gives you a cluster-based information dashboard where you can see the total capacity, cluster CPU, usage, and things like that. So now we're going to head over to our application, which we have a Postgres operator here deployed to our cluster in OpenShift. Note we have a single demo deployment, and we want to go ahead and monitor the pods within this deployment. This Postgres database deployed via the operator using Portworx volumes in the backend has one single node. And if you click on the pods, you can get memory usage and CPU and file system, network in and out directly from the OpenShift dashboard. But what it doesn't give you is information on your Portworx virtual volume, or the PVC. Here you can get the PVC name directly from your OpenShift dashboard, showing that it's using the Portworx storage class. But to get details about this volume and how to monitor that volume, head back over to the Grafana dashboards or Portworx and click on the volume dashboard. From here, you'll have access to all your Portworx volumes used by the applications, and simply paste in your PVC name that you grabbed from the OpenShift dashboard. Here, you should be able to select that PVC and instantly get access and insights into your volume. We're going to reduce the time for the last 30 minutes. And from here, there's a lot of information that you can get about your applications, data, IOs, volume usage, read and write latencies, IOPS, all sorts of information that you'd want to know about in terms of monitoring your applications in Kubernetes on OpenShift, also at the storage layer. This gives you that storage level monitoring access. Now, to continue, we can also head over to the monitoring dashboards in OpenShift itself. Portworx doesn't provide application monitoring, so we rely on OpenShift to do this for us, meaning how are the stateless components acting in this cluster? How much CPU are they using? But keep in mind that all the stateful components that use those PVCs will be available in the Portworx volume dashboard. So combined with both dashboards, you can get a really good picture of what your application is doing. Something to keep in mind too is that you may also want to know how the node or the worker is performing on your cluster. You can do this through OpenShift, or if you head over to the Portworx monitoring solution and click on the Portworx node dashboard, most applications are hyperconverged, meaning that the application using the stateful PVC is deployed on the same worker node as Portworx itself. So we can go ahead and select the Portworx node that that application is running on and get some node information on that stateful application node, such as disk usage, node CPU and memory, to make sure that your application isn't consuming too much from that node itself. Again, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.